What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with technically entry number 20 of the June Vlog Challenge 2020. So this would make it June 20th, 2020. And my dog is barking like crazy in the backyard. I literally just let him out. I don't know why he's doing that. But you guys are going to have to give me a mulligan on this one. This is getting posted late. I probably should have done it before, like I said. But it's afterwards. It's after the fact. And that's because I was at Chris's wedding. Chris and Bailey's wedding was tonight, and it was fantastic. It was wonderful. I'm exhausted emotionally. I'm exhausted physically. And it was great. It was a great turnout. Barely any drama that I can recall. Usually the weddings that I attend, there's some drama involved. And this one had minimal drama. So I'm not even going to do a national day today. It's Chris and Bailey's wedding anniversary, even though they just got married today, technically yesterday. But I had a blast, y'all. This is the first time I've been asked multiple times to be a groomsman before in weddings. And this is my first time that I actually got to fulfill that. One, I had to reject it because I couldn't afford the tuxedo rental at the time because I was working at Jimmy John's making $20 a day, and I just couldn't swing the tuxedo. I felt really bad backing out of that one. I felt so bad. If I understood the implications now, if I understood the implications back then that I know now, I would have flat out found a way. I would have, asked somebody for money, loaned me, the money to get the tuxedo, because it's important. What happened tonight with Chris, gratitude doesn't even begin to explain how Chris was tonight. He was happy. He was emotional. There was, oh my gosh. Unfortunately, Chris's mother passed away a couple of years ago. Sorry, there's something in my eye. And no, I'm not crying this time. Chris's mother passed away a few years ago, unfortunately, and the best man's mom stepped in and did the mother-son dance, and they did it to "Supermarket Flowers" by Ed Sheeran, and that's the first time I've ever heard that song, and God, it broke my heart because I not only, Chris dancing with her, which, was beautiful in and of itself, but Chris's sister and I were sitting at the same table, and Ashley, I felt for her, I really did, and my wife was actually like consoling her during the dance because you could tell it hurt her a lot. That their mom wasn't there tonight. And other than that, it went off without a hitch. Everything was happy. Everything was uplifting. Not that this wasn't happy or uplifting. It's just, I will never understand that because I had both my parents, I had both sets of my grandparents at my wedding. So I can't even begin to understand what it feels like to have somebody that big, unless you count my Nana. That's the only person I really missed at my wedding, because she passed away in 2011. So I got married in 2017. So obviously Nana couldn't be there. So that's okay. Life goes on. But I had my dance with my mom. And I had a dance with my sister and, of course, a dance with my bride. And, I just felt like, Chris got robbed of a dance with his mother. But, I mean, Kyler's mom stepped in, and MVP of that. Fantastic. She was incredible. She was about this tall, and Chris was about this tall, dancing side by side, so it was ridiculous. But it was great. The ceremony was great, a great turnout, and The food was fantastic. I didn't get a chance to really enjoy the food because I was too busy socializing with Tanner and Andrew, who I haven't seen in a hot minute. I've seen Tanner, but his twin brother Andrew and his fiance Ashley, I haven't seen in a long, long time. And Andrew's like, now that COVID's over, now that you're not sick anymore, which I haven't been sick in almost a month, but he said, we're going to have to get together at some point. I was like, well, absolutely, yeah, you just tell me when and where, baby doll. But it was fun seeing Tanner. Tanner's going through some personal stuff right now, and to see him have a smile on his face throughout the entire night, it was great. My sister Jacqueline was the bartender at the wedding, so it was just a close-knit group, and it was just a team effort to do what we did tonight, and it was probably the best wedding besides my own that I've ever attended. And there's a couple of weddings that I've attended that have been fantastic. This one's up there. This one is up there, like Final Four, the semifinals, what have you, the finals, the championship. And I was happy and fortunate to be in it as not only a groomsman, but Chris multiple times gave me a hug and just said thank you and just said, I appreciate it. I'm glad that we could have this evening, together, and that you're here for me and I'm here for you and everything. And so a wedding that, I'll be honest, I felt like could have been severely affected by this whole COVID situation. They handled it perfectly. They did a fantastic job. The venue, the coordinator, the bridal suite kind of pissed me off a little bit because they had a TV, they had a mini fridge, they had a table and chair and couches and not one but two air conditionings, and they had a full-blown bathroom with a damn shower in it. And we just had what I compared it is it's a Harry Potter's room in the Sorcerer's Stone, just living under the damn stairs. That's what it felt like for the groomsmen. And I even refer to it as the away team locker room because it's all about the bride, and it should be about the bride. The bride's fantastic, but I just felt like I was just like, okay, I guess that's fine. I have seen a couple of venues that have had really great, not only bridal rooms, but also the groom's room. And this one was kind of lacking in the groom's department, but the bridal room was amazing. It was at a second story on you take a spiral staircase pretty much up to the second story, and it was beautiful. It was fantastic. And of course, Bailey came down, and I cried. Okay, last night, Chris and I did the over-under how many times I was going to cry, and it was 3. I cried 7 times. So Chris took the unders and definitely lost this one. So anyway, I've been talking about this wedding, man. I mean, I'm still riding high on it because it was a fantastic night. And, especially after something like COVID, where I was pretty much isolated for a month, 2 weeks of the wholesaler telling me to piss off, and then 2 more weeks of a positive test that I had to quarantine. It felt great to see Chris and his sister Ashley, and it felt great to see Andrew and his fiance Ashley, to see Tanner, to see Tara and Sid, to see my sister. I don't see very much of my sister, so I got to see her, and just blessed, guys. I'm blessed to have an amazing group. And even Lane, one of the groomsmen that I'm friends with, but we expanded our friendship greatly after this because Lane is such a fantastic guy. Kind of reminds me a lot of myself. He's a better looking me. He has the same sense of humor. He has the same taste in music. Like, the guy, he gets it. Life is definitely his oyster. The world is his oyster. And he straight up told me and my wife multiple times, we need to hang out more. We need to hang out more. We need to do this more often. We need to see each other more often. He lives an hour away, but if he's ever in town, I'm like, dude, come on, just come over. We'll go eat. We'll go do something, man. We just got to do something, because that's definitely a friend that I want to keep. Definitely a friend that I don't want to lose ever. And it took Chris's wedding for us to become closer, and I'm happy for that. I'm absolutely happy for that. So just two big guys that just have a lot of love to give and are willing to share it with each other. You know, that's pretty much what it is. But guys, I'm exhausted. It is 1:25, technically on the 21st, but this will be up on the 21st as well. So you're going to get 2 videos today, but I think I get a mulligan because I was at Chris's wedding. But other than that, I probably couldn't have had time to upload this anyway. But like I said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for letting me just listen to the wedding story. I greatly appreciate you guys so much. And in advance, thank you for giving me the mulligan. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the mostest. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. If you guys ever want me to be a groomsman, I got experience now. I officially can mark that off my bucket list. I was a groomsman, and I got 2 more weddings to do within the next 18 months. Bye, guys!